Avatar: The Last Airbender. So Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my all-time favorite shows, just like House and How I Met Your Mother. And it's a very cool and very odd and very interesting premise. So what's the storyline? Well, in this world, which is Earth, it's not an actual time period because it's a weird type of story going on, but it takes place on Earth sometime. And there are two types of people on Earth. There's normal people and these cool people called benders. Benders have the ability to bend one of four natural elements, and if you don't know the natural elements, go back to school, dude, seriously, or watch Avatar. And so they have the four nations. They have the North and South water tribes. They have the Northern, Southern, Western, and Eastern air temples. They have the Fire Nation. And they have the Earth Kingdom. Waterbenders are kind of like Eskimo-ish type people. Airbenders are monks. Firebenders are just... Firebenders and Earthbenders are sort of the same type of people. Firebenders are a lot more war-oriented because the premise of the show is the Fire Nation has taken over the world, they're slowly gaining control over it. And out of all these people in the world, there is one person called the Avatar who is born to save the world for whatever thing is troubling it at the time, and he or she has the ability to bend all four of the elements. This particular avatar we are focusing on for this the particular avatar we focus on for this show is Aang, the last airbender on Earth. Now there's a lot of really complicated storylines I can talk to you about for hours and hours probably. I think I've done that before with my friend Jamin actually. We spent a couple hours just talking about Avatar and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, he's the last airbender because all the other airbenders were killed by the Fire Nation, and he ran away from all the airbenders before they were killed, and him and his sky bison Appa were frozen in an iceberg for roughly 100 years. Yeah, not the best way to spend your vacation, but you know, whatever. And so he wakes up to find two water tribe. He wakes up one lovely day to find two members of a water tribe staring back at him. Specifically Katara, the last waterbender in the Southern Water Tribe. Yes, they're both the last of their kind. Except Katara is not the last waterbender, just the last waterbender in the Southern Water Tribe. So, you know, not as special saying. Just saying. And the story for season 1 is that they're going on this quest from the South Pole to the North Pole to teach Aang waterbending, because all he knows right now is airbending. Storyline for season 2 is to teach him earthbending, and so they spend a majority of season 2 in Ba Sing Se, the Great Earth Kingdom capital. And the premise for season 3 is him learning firebending, and the mid-series finale was a solar eclipse battle with the Fire Nation. And the rest of season 3 was them preparing for this thing called Sozin's Comet, which is this comet that comes and gives firebenders extreme abilities and extreme powers. So that's probably not good, because it's exactly what they would need to finish off the war, and they would win. That's not good at all. And it's such a unique show. It's the best show Nickelodeon has ever done. It's probably the best show they will have ever done, and they'll never be able to beat it. I guarantee that. I don't guarantee that, but I highly doubt that they could beat it. at all. They have a spin-off show. Avatar: The Legend of Korra, following the adventures of the next Avatar, which it's not as good as the original show, but, you know, it's still pretty good, I guess. You know, if you're into that sort of stuff, you know, it's fine. Season 1 has the original gang. You got Season 1 has the original gang. You got Aang the Avatar, the Last Airbender. You got Sokka, the Boomerang guy, or Ponytail guy, whatever you prefer. You got Katara, the Waterbender. You got Appa, the Flying Sky Bison, and Momo, the Lemur Bat, or the Flying Lemur, whichever you prefer. Season 2 adds on Toph, a blind earthbender who sees through her earthbending. And Season 3 adds a bunch of new characters, most notably... And Season 3 adds a bunch of members to the group, most notably Zuko, who was their enemy through Season 1 and 2, and Suki, who was Sokka's girlfriend in one episode in Season 1 and one episode in Season 2. Not a lot, but, you know, whatever. There was a really terrible movie in 2010 called Last Airbender. If that's what you think I'm talking about, I'm definitely not. That movie was a disgrace to the show and cinema, but yeah. I actually kind of like it now because I just enjoy watching it and seeing how terrible it is. I can laugh at it. But anyway, the show. Like I said, the show is incredibly unique. It is anime, but it's not classified as anime, but it's anime. Takes them like 9 months to do one episode. Obviously not anymore, but when they were doing the show. And anyway, what I was saying was, and the season finale for Season 1 was a 2-parter, the season finale for Season 2 was just one episode, and the season finale for Season 3 was... I still say, The Last Airbender, Sozin's Comet, was the movie that we should have had, and we already had it. The last episode was a 4-parter movie when, removing the commercials and the theme song and the credits and everything, it's an 1.5 hour long Avatar movie. That is what it should have been. Grr. Sorry, not a fan of the movie. Anyway, that was Avatar: The Last Airbender. In the end, I give it 4 elements out of 4. Anyway, that's about it. See you guys tomorrow for the... Anyway, that's about it. This is the last movie/TV show review I'll be doing for the week. Hopefully you enjoyed this week, and until next time, I bid you all goodbye.